AITAH for blocking my ex when she broke up with me? I made this account today because my sister and parents are acting like I'm in the wrong, and I genuinely don't see how. My 19M ex-girlfriend, 20F, of 3 years broke up with me Sunday night over text. She told me that she felt like my lack of ambition was holding her back, and she needed to move on with her life because she felt like I didn't value her. When she sent me that, I just sent okay and blocked her and fell asleep shortly after. I did not block her friends and had loads of messages yesterday morning when I woke up. They were asking me to unblock her and to talk to her. My sister, 20F, is also friends with my ex-girlfriend, and she told me that my ex was hurt by my sudden blocking and that she still wanted to talk to me for closure and wanted to make sure I was okay. I told my sister that I was okay and that I didn't want to talk to my ex but would like it if she could tell her I appreciate her checking on me. My sister was not happy with this and told me that it was a hard decision for my ex and she just wants to talk to me. I again told her I was fine and that I'd rather not. My sister then told me that I'm acting insanely calm for being broken up with someone I was with for 3 years. I again told her I was fine. She asked me if I cried, and I told her that I didn't, and I just fell asleep listening to music. My sister told me that she's concerned about my lack of emotion and told me that my behavior isn't normal. I told her that I'm not obligated to cry over anything, and I think it's weird that she was acting like I was. My sister once again told me that it wouldn't hurt to have one conversation with my ex because she was still worried about me and wanted to stay friends. I once again told her that I was fine and didn't want to talk to her. She told me that my lack of compassion is psychotic. That pissed me off, so I just started ignoring her, and she eventually left me alone. This morning, when I woke up, my sister sent me a bunch of text messages again, so I just blocked her, and because of this she went and told our parents, and they're upset with me for blocking my ex without communicating first. They said that we've been together long enough, and they thought of her as a second daughter. I was just aggravated at this point, and told them that I'd appreciate if they mind their business, but they didn't stop, so I told them that I wouldn't hesitate to block them too if they continue, which caused them to stop. They apologized to me and told me that they didn't mean any harm, but just felt like it was a little inconsiderate of me to just block her without talking about it first, but they won't press me to talk to her if I don't want to. Comments: Fluffy_sheepy. NTA. She can't have it both ways. She can't dump you and then expect to still maintain as much contact as she pleases. And nobody is stopping her from still being friends with your sister. So it's not like your parents won't still get to see their second daughter sometimes. You don't owe her or anyone else closure, Abby, at how your relationship ended, period. If I were in your shoes, the thing I would very much like to say to the sister is this. She left me so she could focus on herself. She should be doing that now, or else her breaking up with me was pointless, wasn't it? OOP. I don't understand why everyone was making it seem like I was in the wrong when I wasn't even the one who broke up with her. Nah, I'm not autistic, but I don't think I was ever tested for that, so I'm not sure. My parents did force me to see a therapist for a while when I was 17 because they also thought my lack of motivation was concerning. I was never told I had anything wrong with me, though. Update. 13 days later. This happened like exactly a week ago. So I apologize for not updating. I genuinely was not thinking about this at the time. Basically, my ex showed up at my parents' house during Easter with my sister. My parents and I weren't even made aware that she was coming. She told us that she only came because she had no other way to communicate with me. She told me that she was extremely hurt by me blocking her right off the bat because it made her feel like I actually didn't care about her at all. She said she thought that I would have loved her enough to try and better myself for her. I was confused by this, to be honest. I told her that she said I was holding her back and she needed to move on. If anyone told me that I was holding them back in life, I probably would have blocked them too. I told her that even if she didn't say that, I still wouldn't have begged her to stay. We kind of talked a little more after that, and then she got my sister to take her back home. When my sister came back, she was mad at me again because she said that I caused my ex to cry, and I'm simply punishing her for caring about me. My parents are mad at my sister, though, because they said it was unnecessary of her to do that at their house, because it made the atmosphere awkward for everyone. Other than that, I've really just been chilling. I don't think I'm gonna try and date anybody else soon, though, or at least not someone my sister is friends with, because it makes me uncomfortable with how much she's invested in my life.